Hello. Hi, everybody. Call me Reggie Gigas, because I had a slow start today. Don't call me Reggie Gigas. Don't you ever call me Reggie Gigas. Hello. Hello, sillies. So this isn't like for like an episode or something. This is a little animation I want to make. Um, Here, let me pull up. I did like really basic roughs for most of it. Not even. Like just basic planning it out, and some of this stuff is gonna change. No. But I need it to not play the music because it'll mute the VOD. But you can imagine the music, They Might Be Giants Heads. It's the song Brain Problem Situation, which I've been devastatingly obsessed with. Not just any PP, the Emerald PP that each member of Team Egg and the greater Team Egg cinematic universe won for our 2 entries into their art contest. Rare PP. Yeah, and then they didn't do art contests anymore because people went too hard, people being us. Get this above the PP a little. Okay. Anyway, so this is it timed out. Thank you for the $1. That's what I do. I do it all for the $1. Do it all to hear the Hank Hill sound effect. Sorry, I'm also jamming out to Earthbound soundtrack. No! Stop having noise. Shut up. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Photoshop isn't gonna give us a super clean playback, so what I did is I brought it into Premiere. But any video editing software with like a scrubbable audio bar will work. And then I just marked out where all the words are so I could time it without having to like think about it in the moment. You see the vision? You're seeing the vision? And then there's one more round and you add Gene to it. It's brain here. So this is what we're working on some sillies. That's today's stream is sillies. Fuck. Okay. I've lost my entire cursor? What's going on? A little behind the scenes. Where is my cursor? That's no good. Don't look at my projects. Thank you for the follow. Where is my cursor? It can't just be easy, hey? Does anybody know? It's not just... I think this is a Streamlabs problem. It's not just Photoshop. Like, on any of my screens, the cursor is gone. Oh! It's back. Don't ask me how or why. Oh, it's gone. What the fuck? Man! What is going on? I don't even know what okay, it's back. Okay. 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 Hold. Alright, we are in. We are locked in. Now that I got you right where I want you, I'd like to buy all your chocolate. Okay, cursor's gone again. Fuck it. Fucking... Fuck it. Who cares? Cursor's gone. Cursor's back. Are there any other Squidwards I should know about? That's not where I keep my brushes. Cursor's gone. I need a professional. And don't you go thinking just because... Oh. Is it now just gone in Photoshop? Gamers! Welcome to... hell. Okay, but now it's just gone in Photoshop, and I think if I just relaunch Photoshop, we'll be fine. This is the stream where I just open and close Photoshop 1,000 times. Everybody loves it. Everybody wants this. Everybody was looking forward to the Photoshop opening and closing stream. This will be talked about for generations. I wanted to do this in Clip Studio, because Photoshop is really being a piece of shit lately. Even more so than usual. But I guess I don't have the fucking subscription model or whatever. I have the Pro Perpetual license, but I guess that means I can only animate in 24 frame segments, which is useless to me. Oh, thank you, Top Lane Bad. That's really sweet. Ideally, we never stop making what we make. Cool from Chile. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Pancho Jasper. Got a whole bunch is happening at the start of this stream. See, it's all because I got the cursor in Photoshop working. Nobody would be nice to me without that. Now, okay, now... I needed access to him. Okay. Consarn it. I say... Now the whole cursor is gone. Could not use the brush... Okay. Not just in Photoshop, but everywhere the cursor is gone. No! You know, part of the problem is, okay. That might be the best we get. Because I can't see my cursor. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes it gives me no issues whatsoever. Can I live, please? Sometimes it gives me no issues whatsoever. Other times, like today, it's like, oh, you want to stream? Then you can't see your cursor. Pick one. Stream or cursor. I mean, not the hugest of deals because I'm on the Cintiq, but if I have to do anything off the Cintiq, it's fucking over. Bonnie from underneath is crazy. Cracked for this one. Oh, Bonnie wouldn't have a tucked in bed. She's too busy trying to study psychic phenomena. Sweaty old man. Sleep Bunny would be a really good emoji. Yeah, I want to do another emoji stream. Maybe if we can get Ryan on stream, me and him can start making a bunch of animation like animated emojis. Because I really want some of those. We're animators, you'd think, right? Where my Earthbound head's at? Donut County. Yeah, when Donut County came out, we were like, fuck, shit, fuck. It's too close. But it'll be fine. Sometimes things have similar names. Like the TV show Twin Peaks and the booby restaurant Twin Peaks. Do you guys know about the booby restaurant Twin Peaks? It's like a... Hello, Pan. It's like a... It's like a... What's it? It's a Hooters type restaurant. It's the first Strand type restaurant. Bonnie's head is way too big. What was I smoking? Here we go. Jesus Christ. You got those in Texas? Yeah, yeah. It's, yeah, it's a Hooters type, and I think it has absolutely nothing to do with the show Twin Peaks. Um, like, at all. Twin Peaks is just a booby euphemism. Uh, and they don't have, like, they don't have a coffee called, like, Damn Fine Coffee, and they don't have cherry pie. So it's like, okay, so it's not really, even if it is the show, it's not really Twin Peaks themed. Good enough. I do kind of want to go to the booby restaurant Twin Peaks, though, because I think it'd be funny. Is there? No, there's like a different, grosser way people refer to that genre of restaurant. I guarantee you that it's like really shitty. Like, there's no way that it's not one of the worst eating places in the world. But yeah, see, you get it, Poncho Jasper. I think hitting it a frame early will be good. A lot of times in animation lip sync, hello, hi everybody. A lot of times in animation, like lip sync or timing stuff to music and animation, you don't really want to hit exactly on the beat. I think more so for lip sync, you either want to like. Usually, I like to come in like a frame early. It feels a little better, because of how like sound and like seeing the frames work, like how the frames registered in your brain. It If you do it like exactly on the frame, it'll look late. It'll look like it comes in late, even though it's technically coming in on the exact frame. Um, but you know, I'm not your boss. Do whatever. Animation time. We have a lot of idea for like, um, I guess kind of like supplemental art between like episodes once we really get going and hopefully have the resources to be able to dedicate a lot of time to this. Ideally, all of our time to this. Um, little silly animations like this is definitely one thing. Like stuff that's not like canon or whatever. Um, or another thing is just like little like 4-panel comics, stuff like that. Ah, reduce that. Not that much. Head shrinks a lot between these. That feels better, hey? And what are we like for this? Yeah, okay. You are trapped, Poncho Jasper. I think it's funnier if they're flat. Sometimes I forget that Bonnie's mouth is just like a little triangle sticking off the edge. Like, that's one of the ways to draw it. And it's a good cheat because she has kind of like a small face. So, like, it gets really crowded if you, like, the closed mouth can get really crowded on it. Based off of vibes, I assume a lot of y'all are just like based off of who I know a lot like young fans are. I assume a lot of you guys are Undertale heads, which is correct, mind you. But if you haven't, I can't recommend enough playing the games that are why Undertale exists and why it is like that. Um, One, just because I think it's good to, like, it's good for your creative diet to find out what foods your favorite artists are eating. Maybe, should it just be one frame? It's a little funny. Anyways, yeah, you got Human Nikki, you got Earthbound, you got the Mother series as a whole, and you got, Moon Remix RPG, or, like, that's what it, especially Moon Remix RPG, I think it's the most that. Like, mostly if you just play Mother 3 and Moon Remix RPG, you'll be like, oh, I see. Which isn't, like, a bad thing, you know, people are inspired by stuff. You'd hope that people are inspired by stuff. All good art usually is an amalgamation of stuff that the creator likes. Some of you may be familiar with Tulip as well. That game was a big reset for us personally, and it's made by the same people who made Moon. I think it needs to go like, be more of like an R. Yeah. Me and Hugo played Tulip on not an emulator, and Jesus fucking Christ, don't do that. Please play it on an emulator. Playing Tulip without save states is... There were a lot of points playing Tulip where I was like, this is the worst game ever made. I fucking hate this. Also play it with a walkthrough. Unless you have a lot of time. A lot of free time to dick around. And, like, figure stuff out. It's it's from that era of games where, like, the player's time isn't really respected. Which is, like, fine if you're, like, a child. If you have the free reign of a kid with no responsibilities. Or if your job is video games. Just have a job at the Funny Factory, yeah. Sometimes also animation, I'm just gonna be talking about how I animate. onion skinning is kind of overrated. It's good for, like, getting a sense of, like, general stuff. But, like, you don't get a sense for, like, it's easier to tell when volumes are fucked up and if arcs aren't working by flipping. I think this needs to be like up more. Maybe like here. It's not that, and it's not to say like onion skinning is bad or wrong or whatever. It's more like, what happened? It's more like you have all these tools, and if you watch like paper animators, they pick up the animation and flip through it a lot, for this exact reason. Yeah, it feels pretty good. So we got let her render through. Boink. Okay. You off. Yeah. That needs to actually be exposed pretty decently long. So it's like, wake up, you know? I didn't separate wake up. I'm cringe. That's too long. This is animating, baby. Now this is pod racing. Is it more silly if it's just one frame, though? Bear with me a sec. I need to hear it with the music. Okay, let's try that one more time. That's a good emote. I like Rolling's feel emote. That one. Yeah, timing it to wake up, I think, is the play. Need that? Okay. And look at that, it's already a whole chunk done. It's already one shot.
Give me one shot, one shot.
One shot of a twin in the wind. I don't know if you can hear Gracie Overdale. We got Gracie over there.
I'm over here.
Whoops. It's hard to also, like, the other thing that I don't like about vertical video, other than horizontal video, is vastly superior for composition, is, like, you have to have, like, you lose so much of the space to needing, like, safety areas because of, like, all the interactions that go on the side. People are saying hi, Gracie.
Hi.
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 Oh my god, Lilo and Stitch?
More like Leo and bitch.
What the fuck?
Ah.
Michelle Visage?
Yeah. Who's reading chat?
Reading shat, more like.
Come on. Come on. Lilo and bitch are both reading shat right now. Like, they know and Stitch.
That's pretty good.
You got that guy with the woke mind fire.
That's what Bonnie looks like. Breaking news. Artist forgets how to draw their own characters. More at 11. There's another song that I want to make an animation for. Let me look up exactly what it's called. I'll put it in chat. Yeah, okay, here it is. It's called... What happened to it? I just had it. It's called I'll Be Glad When You're Dead, You Rascal You. And the idea for that little silly animation is Jean is broken into the library where Marion lives and is just harassing him during his like daily routine singing that song. Like he like opens up his fridge to eat an ice cube or something and Jean pops out of it singing about how she wishes he was dead. And then like the backup singers are Porter and Bonnie, and they're all wearing like, you know, like the 50s style like suits that like musicians would wear. They're all dressed up like that. Jean is so real for wanting to kill Marion with her hands. Maybe I should make this smaller so that her head is fully in the, like, is fully drawn. It's a lot easier to make drawings bigger than it is to shrink them. Like, if it, you know what I mean. This music is very fitting for this emotion. No, I can pretty much wholesale remove the background, I think. Why, yes, Bonnie sleeps with her hair up and in her street clothes. Don't worry about it. Lost something in this cleanup. Let's try to get it back. That's pretty funny. That's a good gag. I lost something. I think it's the eyes. Maybe the head shape. Fuck me. Fuck me leewards. There's something real powerful about how I drew these eyes. Long face might be better for like selling the droopy drowsy. Gotta smoosh it around. And this is the drawing, like when you're doing your roughs is when you really want to be figuring this stuff out. If you get one good drawing in there, then it informs all the other drawings you're gonna have to do. Maybe these eyes should be like a little lower. Can I live? Yeah. Yeah. also, I'm working on getting back into, like, posting, like, information about the town, uh, for the dolls. But I don't think... I'm gonna try out doing some, like, not video format for those. Just do, like, images with text. See how those do. You know, you gotta test the algorithm. These computers. You mean when the computer screens are on, right? I guess you'd have to. Otherwise, they're pretty dark. Um, but also, not only is the show in the 60s, it's in a small town in the 60s, so it's even more technologically regressed than, like, the major metropolitan areas were. There's maybe, like, 1 or 2 computers in the whole town. And Marion definitely would not keep a computer in the library. Because also early computers were like... Is the... I feel like the 60s is too early for, like, personal computers to be, like, a concept, either. Computers were, like, it's seen as, like, stuff for engineers only for a really long time. One, because they were big, really hard to maintain. You had to, like... You had to be able to build one from scratch to understand it, pretty much. Computers were a real leap forward in techno-wizardry. Now look, it doesn't really work, and they're frustrating. And every day we get to watch somebody new enter a deep and profound psychosis online. Yeah. Whenever... It was Mac, right? I think Mac is really what broke into, like, everyday household computers. At first. I'm talking about the Mac 2. When did the Mac 2 come out? Or the Apple 2. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. The Apple 2 came out in 1977. And the Apple II went crazy style. I mean, you still had, like, Microsoft and IBM were really pushing at that time for stuff as well. It wasn't like Mac was the only one, but, like... The effect that it had on the accessibility of that kind of technology to, like, the average consumer, because the fuck is his name? The guy who wasn't Steve Jobs, the guy who actually did the engineering, uh, legitimate, like, genius, fucking Ligma Balls. Yeah, that's it. That's his name. That dude was legitimately doing techno wizardry decades ahead of what everyone else was doing. And pretty cool. I forget what his fucking name is, though. It was him and Steve Jobs started Apple, but then Steve Jobs just really fucked him out of a lot of the money. And Steve Jobs isn't a genius. There's a really good, for those who listen to Behind the Bastards, there's a really good Behind the Bastards about Steve Jobs, who is a bastard. Heinously evil man. Irredeemable in the eyes of God. Yeah, Wozniak. That's the guy. Wozniak is like a legit. It was like, no, he's still alive, right? Yeah, Wozniak's still alive. Legitimate, like, insanely smart, like, actual genius of engineering. He was really good at, like, compacting data. He was able to make a lot of really big technology really small in a really efficient way. This is a Steve Wozniak appreciation stream. Only real Woz heads allowed. It's happening. Why is that so much darker? Oh. God, animation takes a minute, huh? Backwards. Flinch. Got it, got it, got it, got it.
Now you listen here. You see that boy?
$5? What? Huh? Tipted. Tipted? Jesus Christ. Huh, tipped $5. What? What? Couldn't agree more. I think it was better more up. Like, yeah, like. Oh, is TikTok gonna mute this? Or does TikTok only mute stuff that's like over a minute? Because this is only 40 seconds. On TikTok, nowhere's at. Instagram will probably also mute this. Honestly, a skill issue at that point. Like, I guess I technically could reach out to They Might Be Giants for the license. And, like, see if I can get permission. They might be granting permission. Yeah. It's to a They Might Be Giants song called Brain Problem Situation. Every so often, I will just cycle favorite They Might Be Giants songs, and this one has been my favorite for like 3 months now, at least, which is a pretty impressive run, honestly. I think the last one that was around at least this long was Pet Name. Pet Name might have been around longer. I feel that. They're the best band in the world. They're my #1 favorite band. I've been just devastatingly, insanely, single-mindedly obsessed with them for the last 10 years in a really unrelenting way. Yeah, Dr. Worm's a banger. I don't know what my favorite album is right now. They're all good. Listen to all of them in order. I mean, John Henry's really good. Hello. I don't know. Kiss Me Son of God is great. Lincoln is another really good album. I was on a Nanobots kick. But the first album that got me into them was The Else. The Else was way up there for a really long time. Not that it still isn't. And I feel like my old standby for favorite album is Join Us, and I really stick with that one. Join Us is such a fucking bop end to end. I haven't really been someone who like collects stuff, but I have started collecting They Might Be Giants vinyls. Gracie is a vinyl player. So I've been collecting the shit out of that. I think I'm trying to think like what albums I don't have. I don't have any of the Kid albums on there. Do I have Mink Car? I don't know. I have a lot of their albums. CDs? That's rare. I'm glad that CDs are making a real comeback. Making a comeback in a major way. You know, it should be like, this one should be like, it should go into an extreme. So it's like, I mean, this one's gonna stay the same, right? There is a, I was at this little record shop in Little Tokyo, and they had a Flying Beagle CD, and I was like, no fucking way. But it cost like $200. And I was like, well, not today. That just be how it is. It do be like that sometimes. I don't know why I'm doing this all on the same layer, but you know. Live and learn, c'est la vie. Okay, and then And this one should be like an extreme. We do like a disparate drawing. Might save us some. Wait, what happened? Play through once. Bye, Puncher Jasper. Sorry I didn't see that right away. Oh. And that'll just be a new drawing. Fuck, I gotta re-render it. All this for 5 seconds of not that much movement. If there's any non-animators here, I hope you gain an appreciation. I mean, the other things slowing this down are a want for high quality drawings and staying on model. Okay, yeah, that is disorienting as hell. Oh, once more to the lake. I don't know if you guys can see this itty bitty green bar that's right above the timeline, but that's how Photoshop tells you what is rendered and what is not rendered. And it tells you what that playback, oh yeah, that's totally cut off. At the bottom it tells you what the playback frame rate is. That's good. That hits fucking nice. I feel like I need something. Maybe Bonnie could, like, open her eyes here. Like she's coming out of a frog blink. I wonder if I have time for that. Only one way to find out. You guys see the vision? You guys see what I'm going for here? We can worry about timing later. check that out. Yeah, I think going big is a mistake. Or going that big, at least, is a mistake. But I like the speed otherwise. It's just too big of a jump. Oh my god, transgender in between? Oh my god. Transgen... Bonnie trans confirmed? It's skin trans. Okay, so this one is also a mistake. Well, maybe I just do that one and then, no. Okay, that one's pretty exact. I'm fucking stupid. And people ask why there's so many trans... Gang, should I end it all? Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Jesus. That's... I erased the rest of the head. Maybe I don't even go for the overshoot. Maybe the overshoot is stupid. It's just trying to put an antic where there doesn't need to be one. I'm just in between this. Yeah, I think maybe trying to add an antic to a subtle action in this instance is a mistake. I mean, if any of the eyes should be doing the overshoot, it's the left eye, hey? Because that one's like kind of getting I don't think it's necessary. I think this will be fine and good. No, that sucks. Damn it. Fuck. I need the overshoot. Need the overshoot. This is the problem when you're not animating on a deadline or with an entire team. When you're not really responsible to anyone else, it's just tweak things forever. Brain problem situation will be my Thief and the Cobbler. Except instead of the world's most gorgeously animated 2D feature, I will get 40 seconds of goof. Are you fucking kidding me? Gang, what's up with me? Be honest. That's way too low. Okay, maybe part of the problem is... Bear with me here, bear with me. It shouldn't be that big for that long. Okay, okay. Am I crazy? Oh, did I fucking match it to the wrong drawing? But this is still too disparate. This is what it's all about. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's too dark. Whoa, why'd I get dizzy? Whew. I am sweaty. Uh-oh. Gang. Gang. I mean, I'm gonna start crying and kicking and throwing up. I mean, luckily I save often, but like, for fuck's sake, man, you know? Okay, what do we lose? Nothing? Okay, we didn't lose anything, I don't think. Say my first rodeo. Usually what I do is like before I hit play on an animation, especially if I have a smart object in the file, I'll save just really quick, because that's usually what crashes it. What crashed it this time is I tried to adjust the opacity of a layer. Photoshop, woo! Photoshop users stay winning. Relive those, gang. Luckily, I am epic, parentheses, paranoid. Do you guys ever think about, just because that book came out and people are talking about Gravity Falls again, do you guys ever think about the cut Neil Cicierega songs from Gravity Falls? Anybody? Anybody? Just me? Lament the loss of what could be great. Neil Cicierega is like one of the primary voices of the internet. Even though his name isn't that well known, the things he's made, the impact he's had, simply cannot be understated. I mean, not just, you know, not just Potter Puppet Pals. Ariel Needs Legs. Inventing the concept of Smash Mouth mashups. Imagine. God, I wish. Fuck! The one of the great lost medias is the original audio of Ariel Needs Legs. Like I don't know what happened, but like at some point the audio became fucked up when he did like the voiceover for it. And now like it yeah, Neil Cicierega did yeah, he did it was a video, I don't know if it's still up. There's a video on his channel where he like does a like he reads through it. Uh it's really funny. He's got really really funny line delivery. Which is if you've talked to somebody who has said it specifically like 7 vaginas, imagine. That's how he says it in the thingy. But like I don't know what happened, but like something got fucked up in it. So now it's like it's like weird glitchy, it gets like muted at random spots. It's a really terrible listen now. I don't know if he ever restored it. I haven't checked in a while, but hopefully. But yeah, I consider that one of our greatest cultural touchstones lost to time. I want to know what was in the water at the Cicierega house, because like his sister is also like an insanely talented board artist. She did a lot of stuff for Gravity Falls. Where are the Emily Cicierega heads at? Arms too big. Off model. Another great lost piece of media of Neil's is he had this video, and this is when I should have known that my brain was fucked up. He had this video on his channel called Tripmunks, which was the 3 Alvin and the Chipmunks CG movies played at half speed, overlapped with each other. And like something about that audioscape like fixed my brain. It's like I could only be normal if I was listening to Tripmunks. I spent an entire semester, almost every animation class, listening to that video because I was just like, this is like the negative frequency to all the shit in my head that distracts me 24/7. This is the best thing I've ever listened to. Long have I thought about just making it myself. Guess I want that to hit at rake. Animander rake. Good. That's that's the goal. That's what I'm aiming at. All this video is Bonnie wakes up and sneezes her brain out, and then the troupe does a silly dance together. It's because I had the thought, like, I had that thought for like an episode where Bonnie sneezes her brain out, and then I was like, I don't know if I could get a whole episode out of that, but I could get a funny video. for brain. Yes, yes. Don't mind what is happening on the screen. I promise it's fine. Moments. Whoops. Oh. Sorry. I don't know how long I was on the pre-stream page, but I hope you like that little animation. Okay, cool. I caught it just in time then. See, the real secret to animating is you want to draw as little as possible. Why draw what you can simply edit? You see? You see? Yeah. As much as I like to blame Hanna-Barbera for the death of American 2D animation, and I do and I will, okay, so this needs to be longer. This needs to be longer. Maybe. No. I was wrong about that one. I think the head shrinks too much, like in the lateral sense. Oops. The body is fine, but the head gets like smushed. Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, the body's fine, the head gets kind of smushed. That feels better. Optimist. It might be too much up. No, that's fine. Anyways, when we make Donut Canyon like full animated episodes, if we ever get to like full production scale, I want to commission like really nice puppet rigs for at least the kids. Just so, like, because, like, a lot of, like, the talky scenes, you don't really need, you know, like, we're not making Disney over here. It's unnecessary to make that labor, like, full animation. Even though if it were up to me and I had unlimited money, it would be, but, just from, like, a sensible production standpoint, that's not really, like, realistic. When I say real nice rigs, I mean, like, God, I'd love to get some, like, Mercury rigs. Like, Wander Over Yonder, or Hilda, or Bob's Burgers. All have really sophisticated, really nice rigs. I'm definitely doing the brain on its own layer. Okay, I think that... No, I'll draw the brain. And then I think that'll be where we... call it for today. It's not, you know, it's not nothing. We did do stuff. Do I know? No, I do not know how to make character rigs. But that's why I would commission somebody who's very good at them. Because at the point where the production is scaled enough for us to start making character rigs, to be able to afford somebody who knows how to do that, is my thinking. I also don't really know how to animate with rigs. Well, that's something I could learn on the job. I mean, I did some of it in college. It's just, it's not really what I'm here for. I definitely prefer hand-drawn stuff. Maybe more like this way. This video is not gonna help us beat the Psychonauts allegations. That said, why wouldn't we rip off Psychonauts? It's one of the best things ever made. The best art style of all time. Having a brain is so fucking tedious. We should have less going on in there. IMO. If everyone's brain looked like mine, it would be so much less of a burden to draw. Smooth brain moments. Drawing textbooks. I mean, I have. One of the main locations in this fucking show is a library. Evil, 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 evil. Evil, 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 evil. Okay. Now let's look in... Hold on. Let me render it out first, and then we can watch it in good all together. For now, enjoy the 2 Omars. Two Omars. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually twins with myself. Wow. I think I actually need to shrink the whole thing a little so I can, like, so we can fit the brain in there a little better. So we can really stick that thing out there. I really want to keep working on this, but also I'm sweating like crazy. I can't have the air conditioning on and it's 90 degrees outside, and I'm putting my computer under a not insignificant load. I just don't know the next time I'll have, like, real time to work on this. Next week, I'm going to visit my family in Canada with Gracie. I'll be gone for about a week, so... I'm really gonna slow things down. Stream a slab of meat rotting. That's really the ultimate. Okay, let's see how that is. Oh, I forgot to do half the shit that I meant to do on this frame. generally like lean forward a little. Tilt the head down a little. When I said I was gonna stop streaming. Whoops. I think I just have to like drop a frame. Good enough. Good enough. Goodbye, friends.